That's not what I was going to do, but I have no intention on going through the mirror yet. Not yet. Oh. I just saw an open. Where'd it go? I will use you in a little bit. Just chill. Alright. Let's do that.
Another beautiful day. I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold.
It's
Always
outside.
feels just right. Another beautiful day.
Okay, hold on. Just a sec. Alright, so there's nothing else in here. And I don't want to go through that stupid ass mirror yet. So just going out here and explore, I guess. Interesting to be on this side of things. Up here. So weird. Alright. Wow. Union dollar. Like, completely disconnected. That's the place, that might be the place that I could see from the train station. I'm not sure. I'll go that way in a little bit. Ooh. Got flowers. 432. Look at that. That's tornado. Got a couple houses over there or something. It was so good. Yeah, it's just a bunch of pieces. Got a gazebo there. Oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah. It doesn't let me go that way. Alright.
This must be City Hall. Gotta stop this guy and save Lily.
Well, I've avoided the mirror so far.
It's him. Shit! What the fuck is that?
It's the eyeball thing. Chapter 5, Lying in Wait.
I can't turn back now.
Enter City Hall and search for them. Something that seems like a big eye. Sonic eye, like on a computer or something. Or through a computer. That looks like something I need to shoot, possibly, or set on fire, deteriorate with something. Not ready to figure it out just yet. Okay. Okay. You can't go here. Waiting for you.
Yeah, just
fucking
you
player.
asshole.
Photo of Sebastian Castellanos. The guy who took Lily, he must have taken this outside the warehouse, waiting for you, so he's expecting me. Supposed to do that to them, but... Oh. Alright, so... No. Okay. Another picture. How are you not dead yet? Seems to be his calling card, but what do I know? Is this where that lady comes? Yep, there she is. Should I be like trying to get my shotgun?
Shit.
Ay, ay, ay. This lady did kill me in that one part, so. Hey there, lady. I figure out how to shoot. There we go. Run, 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 run. Okay. Fuck, fuck, fuck. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I climb? Maybe. Nope. Nope. Okay. Is that really gonna do you any good? Well, that's a shotgun there. I don't want to use the shotgun right now. From what I remember when I tried this, it didn't work. I wonder if I do that, can I go under? Why, yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. get what I can right now while she is off doing whatever she's doing. That's where I was earlier when I was. I'm trying to stay away from her. Playing keep away, sort of. I wasn't really exactly, but I was trying to like get things and not die from her. Still did not show my health go down at all, but I do remember dying from that lady over and over again when I got stuck in that one hallway with her before I knew how to get through there. Explosive bolt. The warhead on this crossbow bolt will violently explode when activated, releasing damaging shrapnel into the surrounding area. You don't want to be near it when it goes off. Explosive bolts can be crafted by combining nails and gunpowder. Alright. So far, so good. Not good. Alright. Huh. That was interesting. Okay, let's smashing these. That's full. I'm a little worried that I will trigger her again. I'm not ready to yet. I'm trying to explore what I can before she comes out. And okay. And I think this was the area where I was fighting with her, and I thought I grabbed everything. Oh, that is her, isn't it? How in the hell? Huh? Good riddance. I wonder. And now I can climb on them, but I can't operate. I think We're getting ready to go into the city hall. Shot bolt. Anything else? No. Okay. Well, a minute. Oh yeah, that dude's still alive. Good.
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right? I'm not one of them.
Who are you?
Don't worry. O'Neill sent me.
I thought I was the only one left.
I'm looking for the core. Where is she? Is she here?
Second floor, the stable field emitter.
Emitter? Forget about that. I'm here to find the core.
You must turn on the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core won't matter. Turn it on. It will affect his power.
His power? You mean?
Take this. Use it to turn on the emitter.
Okay. Got your mission. Go to it. Miles Harrison gave you this communicator before he died. It can apparently be used to start up the stable field emitter.
Another
Convenient
team
how
member
these people
down.
just hang around and
Wish I could have gotten more
live
info.
just barely
Don't
long
worry
enough
about it.
to do what they need to
I'm still
do,
gonna
and then
find
they
you.
keel over and die when you've been wasting all this time taking forever to get here in the first place. And they were probably attacked long. So, hold on. Before we go, welcome to our city. Okay. Same stuff. Just the same stuff. Nothing fantastic. First floor, main hall, first floor entrance, dressing room, mail. Second floor. There's the stairs. Office room, main hall, second floor, south hall. There you died, dude. It's a shame. It was going to be the amazing, miraculous second person left alive. Get him first aid, but nope. They were like, nope, just automatically have him kill over and die, because totally he would stick around until you get there and then die. It would totally work out. Ooh. Fucking camera. See one of these tripwires. New camera. He's got them everywhere, doesn't he? Okay. Okay, urgent structural issue, status report expansion efforts put on hold, retention of original map is paramount in addition to factoring of land mass and atmosphere controls. Daylight simulation has also been compromised. Countermeasures for system failures have been established, but receiving reports of previously uncategorized issues. Citizens are experiencing memory rewrites. Okay. Also receiving reports of unexplained corporal dysmorphia and violent tendencies. Dysmorphia. Please advise. Okay, so dysmorphia, from my understanding, is like where in your mind you envision yourself different than what you actually are. Like somebody who's really thin might think they're really fat. Somebody who's really fat might think they're really thin. But it's like in such a distorted way that you think that you look awful. At least that's my understanding. Dysphoria is different. Okay? Dysphoria is where you feel that you are not what your body is. Kind of like, okay, I've never cared for these breasts. I'd prefer they not freaking be there, okay? I don't like them. I don't have dysphoria around them necessarily, but rather they not be there. Now, let's say these feel like they don't belong to me. They shouldn't be on me. They feel like some freaking, I don't know, fake limb or something, phantom limb or something like that. As far as my understanding, that's kind of more of dysphoria. These are not part of me. They don't belong on me. They shouldn't be here. So that's different than I don't like them. And some people think that trans people who are dysphoric hate their body. That's not necessarily the case. They just feel like this body doesn't belong. It doesn't fit. It isn't quite right. Okay? So, let's say I grew up my entire life believing that I was a girl in this girl body, that this is who I am, this is who I'm supposed to be, this is who I feel I am and how I feel I'm supposed to be. And one day I wake up and all of a sudden this isn't me anymore. I have no breasts and I have a freaking penis and it all feels wrong. Because why? Because I've always been a girl with boobs and no penis and never felt that I was supposed to have a penis, never felt that my boobs didn't belong, and all of a sudden it's all wrong, okay? So imagine you're in that kind of position, or the other way around. Let's say you were a guy, you grew up your entire life being a guy, you have a penis, you don't have breasts, you are fine with how your body is. It doesn't feel wrong or odd or awkward or off the wall or bad or terrible. It's just this is who you are. And then one day you wake up and no penis anymore. Your penis is gone. You have a vagina and you have boobs now. Okay? And while some guys may like boobs and vaginas and everything, that's not the same thing as having them. Okay, so you might feel like this is completely wrong. This is completely awful. I'm supposed to have a penis, and I'm not supposed to have boobs. I am supposed to be a guy with male genitals and no boobs. But all of a sudden, it's like it's not right. It's wrong. Well, think about how you would feel. How would you feel if you were in that position where you were always that sex, you always were okay with that sex, and all of a sudden it wasn't right anymore? A trans person, it's more like they've always felt that it was wrong, whatever whatever is going on here. Like, this isn't right. This isn't me. This isn't who I'm supposed to be. My body is not aligned to who I am on the inside, in my brain. Okay? And you can think, oh, well, the DNA and your body parts obviously show who you are. So you're mentally deranged if you think that that's not who you are. But there have been studies done that show that the brains of these people are actually who they say they are. That their thinking measures up to the sex and gender that they feel they are, rather than the body parts that they were born with. And sometimes they're not just trans. Sometimes they are intersex and they don't necessarily know it. So intersex can happen for a massive variety of reasons. Trans is where your assigned sex doesn't align with who you are on the inside, okay? Intersex is where it's not all aligned. It's not that your gender identity is necessarily not aligned with your body. It's more like something is not aligned. Maybe you have male DNA, but you have female body parts. Maybe you have female DNA and male body parts. Maybe you have some male body parts and some female body parts. Maybe your exterior genitalia are fully formed how they're supposed to be, but your inner genitalia is not. Maybe your inner genitalia is formed how it's supposed to, but your exterior genitalia is not. There's like so many different things. Maybe your hormones are different. All kinds of different things that can come into play. Not all intersex people know that they're intersex. Not all of their parents or doctors knew that they were intersex when they were born, because sometimes those things that are not aligned are not readily noticeable when you're born. Sometimes they're born and they look completely normal. And most doctors don't run DNA tests on you as soon as you're born, so you don't necessarily know that the DNA that you have is aligned with what is showing on the outside. Sometimes a person can go most of their life, their young life, and everything seems fine, and then they get to their teenage years when your hormones start changing and start causing all these changes, and things aren't going right. The changes that you are supposed to be having aren't occurring the way they're supposed to. The things that are supposed to be occurring aren't occurring the way they're supposed to. They're occurring the wrong way. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can go through puberty and still not know. There's all kinds of things. So whereas the intersex thing is more of a kind of physical things are not physically aligned. And unless there's DNA tests, unless there's X-rays, MRIs, that kind of thing, it may never be discovered. You may not know unless some things happen, some things change that cause you concern. It's just, when I saw that word dysmorphia, there is some confusion, because it dysmorphs what they're seeing, which can happen. It's just that there is a subtle difference between dysmorphia and dysphoria. What goes on with dysmorphia and dysphoria isn't necessarily what goes on with an intersex person. Intersex people do not always have both parts. That is something that happens occasionally, but it's not always. There's many, many, many types of intersex. And they're caused for so many different kinds of reasons. Genetic, hormonal, whatever. But, all right, let's see. Because what we're seeing is other things that look all jacked up. My understanding is that's not what dysmorphia is. Like, you might envision yourself looking like that, but you look totally normal. That's dysmorphia. But you envisioning somebody else that way, I don't think. What would the word for that be? That would be hallucinations, as far as I know. I'm not a doctor, but I have studied some of this stuff. And even some of the stuff that I haven't really studied a lot, if I'm curious about it, I try to look into it. So I have looked into dysmorphia. I have looked into dysphoria. I've also read studies on dysmorphia, just standing outside in the hallway in my university waiting for teachers and stuff like that. I'll like read the study presentations people have pinned up on the wall. Some interesting stuff you find out that way. Anyway, so we're gonna go back. I don't remember. I think I checked everything. Yeah. Is that where I came in from? No, I don't think so. Pretty sure this is where I was. Is it? Is that freaking camera? Yeah. Creepy ass. So I came here. Da, 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 da. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save. Not putting it in a new slot. We're gonna put it in this. Alright. Is saved? Oh yeah, I haven't gone through there yet. I know, when you're leading me only one direction, and I have to go that way.
That's his MO. He's somewhere in here.
Link frame is waiting for you. Like you're go upstairs, so I can throw you off like I did the other guy. Run off before this or blank brain. Ah, we're upstairs to the second floor, aren't we? Seems good to go.
What's this about?
Maybe not so silly since most of them end in death. Got a lady in a blue dress with black hair. Yeah. Roses, though these flowers are beautiful, something seems off about them, duh. You have a feeling that you should be extra careful with the thorns. Obtained roses. Okay.
What's this? This
Ready?
camera's so old. Must mean something.
Emerald necklace. This expensive-looking necklace features a large gemstone. Okay. It's a pretty dress. So it's very small, like it could be for a little girl. Not a woman. Well, unless it's a small woman. I know. Okay, let's go. See what that would look like over there. I'm feeling like it should be faced this way. Of course.
It's ticking. The pendulum stopped. Oh. Who comes up with this stuff?
It is. Appreciate the art. Innocent gift. Barbed wire under a rose. Bouquet. Glory. Okay. Crimson Post article. Another decapitated body found. According to the KCPD, the body of a woman was found in Crimson City Park this morning. The victim has been identified as Emily Lewis, an aspiring model and actress. Her head has yet to be recovered, but examination of personal effects found at the scene led to the identification. This is the latest in a string of unsolved homicides of a similar nature. Lieutenant James Van Kirk of the KCPD Homicide Division held a press conference where he confirmed our worst suspicions that Crimson City may be the hunting ground for a serial killer. Duh. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stefano Valentini appeared heartbroken at the news. It's a terrible thing that happened to my lovely model. At least I was able to capture her essence forever before it was destroyed. Mr. Stefano Valentini seems to be the disgusting serial killer. Longtime friend. What a friend. Police in it without a clue. Kept in the body of girl found. Head not recovered. Oh yeah. Flip it over. Union Waste Management Group. I found a frozen natto in the trash.
I remember this. Still a cold case.
Well, now I know. That looks like it.
That's Lily. This guy's playing with me.
Duh. What made you think that?
This one is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
Otto murdered Mobius operative. The Mobius agent in the lobby of City Hall turned into another frozen display. Poor son of a bitch. If he wasn't dead before he got thrown off of there, he will be if he ever lands. Whatever. Okay.
Another one. But what's he after?
His perfect photo on me. And has an idea for one. It's a younger lady. Although they could both be younger. Wow, that's helpful. I'm not ready to look in the middle of it. Okay. That's just
What are
disgusting,
these
dude.
things?
Rotting bodies. I take it it's bedtime. Okay. Well, I'll try to get to a save point at some point here. Yeah, but sometimes it takes a while when I'm stuck in a place like I am right now. Scrawled messily on some kind of fancy card. Too beautiful to leave in the street. I had to display them. I wish that I could take credit. But it's nice to know that there are other artists in here with me. So the dead, infected, rotting bodies are your idea of art. You go, dude. Whatever you say. It's like all the same person. Alright.
This has to be the emitter.
Authorization required. Please connect an authorized terminal.
Terminal? Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
You've been searching for me for so long, so I have come. But wait, it's not me you seek, is it? No, it's the girl. I should be offended. But how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power. There is another, one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid. Fear radiates from you. It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano, and now you are my art.
Son of a bitch!
Oh boy.
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Restart sequence.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
Where are you, ugly little thing? Or big thing? Where did you go? Just Look around and look for it.
I've got it going. Just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
80 seconds.
Yeah. Ah. Come on.
60 seconds. 50 seconds.
Where'd it go? Where did you go? Excuse me, but I don't see it. Oh.
40 seconds. Seconds.
Out of ammo.
Damn it.
10 seconds.
Switch to. Okay, oh no, it's this. What are you doing? Where are you? Right, you have to remember it may be up somewhere.
Stable field emitter.
Okay, that's it. That's right.
Stabilization procedure completed.
Great. Saved my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now? If he's gone, he didn't leave Lily here. Where did he take her? Should give Kibben an update about this.
4 hours. How long I've been on here?
Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
But I feel like I accomplished something. Leave City Hall. Okay. Going out. Okay.
Can't believe these bastards used Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
It is. Oh, look. Now they look like normal photos. Instead of bludgeon serial killer photos. Okay, this is where we can save, so let's craft. We got 205 parts now. Get rid of the shotgun. We upgraded the fire rate once, or the reload time once. Let's upgrade the fire rate. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Now we're gonna we have charge time upgraded once. Explosive bolt might be a good idea. Harpoon bolt, smoke bolt. Okay. Range did look a little short when I tried to shoot it last time, so sure. Okay. Hume. Crafting. We still don't have what we need for that. Can do explosive bolt. Alright, let's do one explosive bolt. I'm not going to do shotgun shells because I know there's a bunch of them laying around town that I haven't been able to pick up. Now I will. Back. Back. And I think this is all. I'm gonna save. And I can probably get out of here next time. It's okay that I'll just be here instead of there. Accept. There we go. Goes cold.